and that add ID only you need to authenticate to all the applications or even for your laptop also. So you were asking how to log into Cyber Portal using add ID. So how the mapping will happen? Right. Correct. Or maybe some other attribute as such. Right, Maybe my employee ID is, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. But instead of you want to log in with employee ID to the Cyber Portal, or whatever ID, maybe employee ID or AD ID, whatever my ID or GID. So some of the global user ID or some organizations will use the modality. So whatever ID it may be, so simply that ID should be part of Cyber and you just group in case if that user requires and you just access. So in case, if that user requires administrator access for the Cyber Portal, then that ID should be added to Cyber Vault admins. But for the authentication purposes, if that were to be made as a mandate, right, how do we do that? Instead of suppose, if I don't want user 1 to be logging in as user 1 for the Cyberark, I want to change it to maybe say, I don't know, we don't have any customer attributes here, right? I don't think we will have it here. Here. Although. So you are asking if you want this one with the attribute to some different, correct? Suppose, if I update like 12,34,567 as my employee ID, I just click on OK, say apply. OK. And instead of me logging in as user 1, I should be able to log in with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attribute. That is not possible. Why? So you using user 1 only, you will be able to authenticate to Active Directory or your laptop, or for any single sign-on applications or whatever, maybe using your logon name. So in case if you want to log into your authentication to be with your employee, then Active Directory level, they need to modify some changes, not a cyber. Okay. But then cyber are nowhere. We say that instead of the anti-logon ID, use some other attribute. We don't do that, okay, no. I created more accounts here in the user group. So I am trying to set up a LDAP configuration to add this account. But the accounts string does not exist when I am doing the lab setup. So can you please open that domain user here? Here. I created more users here, and I assume that I create more user and add it to the new group. Okay, then I'm adding that groups in PVortal configuring. Then it's showing me the in a lab setup I'm unable to update the users here on the LDAP. And you say you were screen and show me what you are trying. Okay, so can you please create? I am not using my laptop. Some system is there. I joined. So when I'm doing this setup, can you create one user and one group and add that user in one group and set up that setup in that LDAP configuration from PVortal? Okay, I just created a user. So he's asking to create one more group, like a group. Right, yes. And he's asking us to map that to just one group in the configuration. And I think now he's trying to log in with that new user which we have created just now. But that can be done very easily. Right, we will have to just update the safe for that matter. Under the safe no once. Once you go to your PVW page, I will. Because typically what I think, if we are able to, map that actual directory group to a safe, I think that should be good enough. I think he is trying to change that end user group in the AD configuration. Yeah. From the end user group. Create new group. What should we call it? Any existing names. Just use cyber or users1. lab_grp. We'll call that. OK. And say, OK, and this user. Member of the other. lab_. Say, OK, come back and I'll go here. Yeah, I'll do that. OK. Come back. Yes, I remember. OK, maybe we'll just take the same safe which we already have it. That should be OK. I think he is speaking about a safe level. So you are asking to add at safe level. What is your requirement? You are planning to change that end user group, right? Yes, I'm just uploading the reading that. OK, from the safe. We need to add that. If I'm getting your question right, then maybe this could be the answer here. So, instead of me doing it, I'll just say here, and I will choose a lab_grp, right? I think that was the one. Oh, we'll just say search, and we configure with select. Yeah, and here maybe we just give permissions of what that user could be doing and things like that. I'll say add, that's added. And who server going forward is part of this lab_grp member. They will have certain set of privileges for that matter. Okay, is that what it is? So, if I may, and one more thing, sir, if we go in and configuration setup, I'll come to that. Hold on. So here user 3. Then I'll say, so you need to add that user 3 to cyber. Oh, correct. Yeah, first of all, we have to do that. Okay. What does that group? Your world_user. Cyber. Cyber users. Okay. Check this. Yep. Okay, if I log in, or maybe I could create any number of users, whatever, for that safe, the accounts are configured, I should be able to see everything here. But he is